Okay everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on Gran Turismo 7. We're back with our time trial guide that we do every single week to try and help you get them 2 million credits as quickly as possible. So this week we are at Sardegna in the reverse short layout and we are in the old Ferrari Dino. Now I think a lot of people are going to find this time trial quite frustrating because of the way the car handles. And with this track combination, it's a little bit annoying. In my opinion, it is anyway. I didn't really enjoy this one. I struggled on this one. Couldn't find any pace. And I think a lot of other people are going to have a similar situation. Now, I did get into the top 10, but I then improved my lap. But that wasn't then the top 10. So this lap hasn't got a ghost to chase. But let's get into this and show you how to enter. So go into sport mode in the top right-hand corner. Click on the online time trial section there. You'll have two separate time trials. We've got the guide to the Le Mans one on the channel as well. And we're going to the Sardegna Racetrack C Reverse. Now, from here, you can see my predicted gold is going to be a 105.5, just to make sure. I think it'll be around that kind of pace you'll need to get the gold. Obviously, it'll improve as the next 2 weeks go on. Now, I didn't get into the top 10, so you can't, unfortunately, chase my ghost. But there is a few ghosts quite close to my 105 that you'll be able to chase. So let's get on with this. Let's try and help you get that gold. Remember, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comment section if it helped you get the gold. I love reading them comments. It is really nice to read that we've managed to help get people that gold trophy, or even the silver, or even the bronze. So going into turn 1, we're looking for the 200 board on the left hand side. You can see it there. We're revving this car out and we're braking pretty much dead level with that 200 board. Now you're going to keep the braking in a straight line. You can see I use as much width for the track as I can without going over the white line fully, because you will invalidate the lap if you do that. Now you can see I take a wider line than the ghost I'm chasing because I found it more consistent. It might not be the fastest way to do this corner, but I found it more consistent in terms of getting the exit onto the throttle early and also not understeering wide on the exit. It just gave you more ability to rotate that car slightly deeper, rotate it, and then get on that throttle a little bit earlier. So not a bad exit there, reasonable run. Now into this corner, this is actually pretty important. You need to widen the line in, so go to the right and then swing it into the left here. You can see the ghost in front doesn't do that. Now you're going to see how that unsettles this car as he goes through the next corner. Now at this point you can see I've lined it up better than the ghost because we've now got a wider entry point into this fast right. Now you can see I actually gave it a little lift there. I wasn't 100% confident, and you can do this flat if you get it perfect, but I gave it a little lift and then didn't get on the throttle very well there because gradually understeering there. Really, you want to be going through this corner at 108, 109 all the way into the braking zone. So a little bit off pace at this point, but we're going to use that signpost for the right hand corner as our braking reference. You can see getting on the brakes pretty much dead level with that. Now this is one of the trickier corners on the track. It's a very difficult corner to get absolutely perfect, and you're going to see now as we go into the corner, we're going to trail brake into the corner, and then we're going to get on the throttle as early as we can, using the curb on the right and keeping the power down. It's really important to keep the power down so that you come out the exit with good exit speed, and actually gained on the ghost in front of us. However, now we're coming up to maybe the other trickiest corner on the track. These last two corners, this part is fairly easy, but you can see I go a little bit deep here. I should have lifted a little bit earlier so that I could come in at a wider angle like the ghost in front of me. Now I'm compromised slightly, and this is what happens when you compromise into this corner. You have to be very careful all the way through, putting a little bit of throttle in while we're braking as well to stabilize the car, and use the end of the curb as our brake reference there. But you can see because I've come in from a slightly narrow angle, I'm now compromised on the exit, and we can't get the power down as early as the ghost we're chasing. So if you go a little bit wider there, you can then cut back a bit better and get on that throttle earlier, and then that exit speed that you'll get from there will carry all the way to the finishing line. You can see how the ghost pulls away from me. I pretty much lose 2 to 3 tenths on that last straight there alone. So could have been probably a 0.3, 0.4, but yeah, that last corner compromised me ever so slightly. So we'll watch it again from the chase camera and you'll see what I'm talking about. So this corner going a little bit deeper, don't go too close to the apex, take a late apex and then get on the throttle, and I find that more consistent doing it that way, and I could actually get 0.0s in the first sector fairly consistently doing it that way. So that's what you need to be aiming for. But now you can see how I'm widening that line into this corner, and then again widen it into this corner. Just be careful you don't hit that bump that I hit there. That's how the car just flung off to the left then. But this corner I was very aggressive on, used some of the grass, got a little bit lucky with the drift. I can do that a little bit faster, but still did that pretty well actually. And now into this corner, you can see how if I would have just lifted off the throttle a little bit earlier, we could have come in from a slightly wider angle and kept the car closer to the left hand side of the track, and then got a better exit off this corner. You can see I was slightly compromised. One thing about that final corner is make sure you don't go over the blue part of the left before the curb, the blue bit of tarmac, with your right hand side before you hit the curb, because if you do that, it invalidates the lap. So just be careful how wide you go and where you go wide, because if you hit that blue bit first, that's your lap over. So yeah, not a terrible lap, but not the best lap I've ever done. But I've got to be honest with you, this time trial frustrated me quite a lot. I was not into this at all. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. Hopefully this guy will help you get them 2 million credits or the 1 million credits, whatever you're going for, or even the bronze. Let me know in the comment section if it did help you, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. We do this every single week, and hopefully we can help you earn some credits on Gran Turismo. Take care, and I'll see you all again for more videos. Bye everyone.